My next guest is an incredibly talented man. Very often we don't get to see these kind of people. He is the creator, the writer, and the producer of The Muppets, which is also seen on BBC. Yes, I know. He has just finished directing a real movie with real people in it, starring David Bowie, called Labyrinth, or Labyrinth, depending which side of the ocean you're on. Will you please welcome the hand behind The Muppets, Mr. Jim Henson. Now, we met in Bergdorf Goodman, New York, when you were doing Muppets Go to Manhattan.
Muppets Take Manhattan.
It was so much fun. Miss Piggy and I were in Bergdorf Goodman, which is a big store in New York, and you made us get drunk because I couldn't hit her. I had to throw powder on Miss Piggy, and you can't because she's too warm.
You really have to be careful, yes.
Who are your favorite puppets?
Oh,
if you could say.
I have all kinds of favorites. I like Piggy. I love Gonzo. It's one of my favorites. The chef. Kermit is the one that I've been doing him the longest because he's been around about 30 years now, and so he's close to me.
Could we bring Kermit on because I have many things to ask? Is he going to talk now? Sure. It's an adult show. Is he going to tell us the truth?
Listen.
Because there's a lot of things to ask Kermit. There we are.
No, it's okay. You don't have to do that. That's all right.
Great to have you on.
Thank you.
You're left-handed, huh?
Well, yes, sometimes.
Okay.
I shake hands with any hand, yes, the left hand tonight.
Now, I figure it's an adult show.
It's an adult show.
You know, so
we will tell the secrets.
Well, I'm not going to embarrass you.
You can see how I work. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's giving away the secrets right there, folks. That's the secrets. Done with wires. Whole thing's done with wires. Yep.
Do you ever absolutely forget that you're done with wires?
This is kind of a surrealistic thing, you know. I mean, just talking about how I'm done is something that I don't do very often.
Yeah.
Do you?
I don't ever do it.
No, I don't think so.
Don't I wish? Do you find prejudice because of being green? No, the truth. I mean, spit it out. I mean, when you were a kid, did they laugh at you? Ha, greenie, greenie, greenie. We don't want you in our neighborhood. Bernard Manning makes jokes about you. Is that what happened?
Yeah, you know about all that stuff.
Yeah.
Right. They talk about warts and all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that true? Does the press give frogs a bad name?
It's a racial slur. That is a racial slur. That whole thing about warts and all.
In other words, if I touched you,
yes,
I would not get a wart.
You would not get a wart.
Then look what happened in my hand.
What?
No, it's a little joke, just a little joke. If I kissed you, would you turn to a prince?
We could try it.
Yeah. Would you be royalty or a star?
I wouldn't put any money on it, you know. It's the sort of thing that people try, you know. It may happen sometime.
Things like being a frog is tough when you come into our kind of society. When you go to a restaurant, does it upset you when you see, like, frog's legs on the menu?
I can't talk about it. I just can't talk about it. I'm sorry, Joan. It's like cannibalism. Like cannibalism.
Yeah.
You know. Would you eat a person's leg? Huh?
Depends how hungry I was. But ask Twiggy, because I'll eat anything. Put ketchup on it, and if it's lying still, I'll take a shot. You understand?
Well, stay away from the frog's legs, though, would you?
You're a major star. You're international, right? They certainly know you in every English-speaking country in the world. Do women come on to you?
Well, so,
no.
Are you suggesting something?
I just know most single, wealthy, which you are, famous men end up with a tall, cool blonde at their side. Do women come on to you?
Well, I haven't had a tall, cool blonde yet, actually, at my side. I mean, you know, I've worked with them and stuff like that, but, you know, I'm a frog.
I know you're a frog. I know Miss Piggy's a pig.
Yeah.
But yet you managed to get together. Who's your ideal woman? If you could have anybody in the world. Peter said Brigitte Bardot.
Well, you see, there is this pig in my life. Now, if I talk about other women, it's dangerous to my health.
Then why don't you marry her?
She'll break me in two, you know.
Are you living together? Are you sleeping with Miss Piggy? Can we just get right down to it? Are you sleeping with Miss Piggy? I want to know. 20 years I watched you on television.
You can't come on television and ask me about... I'm on Sesame Street, for goodness sakes.
I will.
I can't talk about that stuff.
This is a late night show. Rate yourself in bed, 1 to 10.
Well,
1 to 10.
Listen, in bed.
In bed. Do you think you're a great lover?
Are we talking about sex?
No, I'm talking about sleeping.
Oh, sleeping.
Give you 2 categories, sleeping and sex.
I sleep very well.
And sex. Do you think you're a good lover?
Well, you
Don't
see,
be shy.
this is the complete Kermit that you're looking at. You see? I mean, it's just, you know.
I'm sorry. I was going to say, I'm sorry I brought this up, but I was the wrong thing to say. This is it for you, Kermit? That means there'll be no Kermit, little Kermit. Are there any little Muppets?
Well, actually, we have a show called the Muppet Babies.
And whose are they?
Well, that's complicated. No, there's sort of a baby Kermit and a baby Piggy and baby Gonzo and stuff like that. It's all of us as though we were babies, but it's animated, you see.
Now, what were you like as a child? Were you?
I was a tadpole. It's a humble beginning, you know.
And how did you get into show business?
Well, once I lost my tail, you know, which is a traumatic experience for a tadpole. And then, well, you know, it was a matter of going into a French restaurant or the show business.
Thank you, Kermit, and thank you, Jim. Good luck with Legend.